I mean, where the brown is just about where he needs to play with side to get into the bunch. Not too sure if he goes past the brown, whether he can still go into the pack. Might have to try and screw directly into them without using the cushion. The brown was the problem there, Steve, wasn't it? If the brown wasn't there, he'd played one cushion.
Yes. Both players having a couple of chances in this frame already. Probably try and get the cue ball, I was going to say down behind the green, but perhaps he's going to try and contain the reds, not open them up too much.
Here, Robertson.
You'll be very disappointed with that.
Ronnie coming round to look at the potted angle. I'm not too sure they can see the one nearest the pocket. He can. If he cuts it in plain ball, they'll be going in and out of balk. So be careful he doesn't kiss the red to the right of the blue. Concentrate 100% on the safety. The pot was a bit of bonus. Well, Steve was just saying to me off mic there that when he plays this safety shot, moving the red he did, he's going to leave a plant on, and it's got to be made. But Ronnie will be playing safe off that red anyway, and if it's slightly thick, as you can see, it's set for the near jaw. If it's slightly thicker, it'll go pretty close. If it's slightly thick, he's going to have to miss the kiss on the black. So I didn't entertain that one at all and played an excellent safety shot.
Would have been a risky plant. Here's another risky plant. Not too sure how he's going to try and get back to balk should he play that. The question is, how does he get back to balk? That is probably the only way he can get back, but he's got to be careful he doesn't actually collide with the red that's behind the pink in doing this. He found a nice gap between the red and the pink. Excellent shot.
What a fabulous effort that was. And he's unlucky if he's left this. Ronnie's probably going to have to play with a bit of side. Ronnie tapping the table as we see this attempt at a punt go in.
There wasn't much room there, I know that.
And the gap he found was very, very tight, but he has covered it, as you can clearly see. I think the key with this match is the pot success rate. Robertson is, you know, over this distance is always above the 90%, and there you can see it down at 87. And I think that's the big thing in this match. That's why he's just obviously behind.
Well, Ronnie might have to play the in-off. Well, that was very risky. Do you know, I thought he could have played side cushion very slowly, hit the red, and if it goes in off, so what?
Agreed. Absolutely.
Possibly.
It was a shot where he had to widen the angle because the red was a long way away from the jaws, and to hit it, he'd virtually got to hit the red quarter ball. Okay, he hit it half ball.
Wonderful chance for Neil Robertson. An opportunity he'd have been hoping he got in the first frame.
Yes, you can never complain, can you, if you get a good chance? And this is a good chance. He won the final 2 frames of the afternoon session. And he's obviously strong favourite now to take the opening one of the evening session.
Six. Seven.
This is the shot on Hawkeye where Steve suggested in off or not, but he'd have played a lot slower than that and left the white in the jaws of the pocket, or if it did go in off, that's no problem.
Yes, of course you wouldn't have played the enough, but you might have wanted it to go in. He did catch it very thick. Too many choices?
Yes, the key thing here is clearly getting either pink or black on its spot, and then it's pretty much plain sailing from there. It was a strange choice, that really. Had lots of reds. He's left himself hampered being a left-hander for the black, so he may have to play the more difficult blue or pink. I don't think he'll be taking the black on because it's hampered. Black's obviously the ball he wants to take.
And the blue's the one he's going to. Nicely struck.
$18. $19.
Got to be a little bit careful when he pots this black. He doesn't cover the black with the red over the corner, which is the one he'll be playing for. He's played okay. He's got the gap nicely. Now this is a chance now. The balls are in a reasonable position.
26.
We'd expect him to win the frame from here now.
$27.
We just noticed Robertson shaking his head a moment ago. I don't know whether he's left his little file. He likes to kind of reshape his tip at times, you know, or make it so it holds the chalk. Maybe after this frame he'll go out of the auditorium to get that.
34. 35.
He could have left his extension in the dressing room and probably just looking to one of his friends in the box there to go and fetch it. That shows you how nervous you are. Usually, Steve, you're well prepared, aren't you, for the session?
42.
A little bit of nerves going into this final session, as you would expect.
43.
Yes, he had a shot with the rest. Perhaps he would have been happier putting an extension on the end
50.
of his cue, so... Oh, kick. Horrible kick.
Neil Robertson, 50. Yeah.
Well, Ronnie acknowledges defeat in that frame, albeit there was only kind of 52 points in it. Ronnie O'Sullivan decides to declare that frame, and Neil Robertson gets a frame back on the board, but still trails 9-8.
The first frame of every session, Ken, is extremely important, and a big one for Neil Robertson, especially having discussed what we did earlier.
Yeah.
The fact that he hung in there, he was only 2 behind and now 1, when he could easily have been 6 behind at one time.
That's right. Well, he was 9-5 down today, you know, and looking very wayward, you know, in his whole play. Didn't look at the races at all, but managed to sort of pull something up from his bootlaces and got back into this match, you know, and you know, to finish the session 9-7, even though he lost the session 6-2, he would have been more relieved than actually Ronnie would have been. So, you know, he's back in this match, first frame on his board now, and there's only 1 in it, so there's everything to play for here.
Just tell me about this first frame and the way he looks to you, Neil Robertson, in terms of his attitude.
He played a fantastic safety shot, Neil Robertson. He put Ronnie in a lot of trouble here, and if we have a look at the shot that Ronnie played, now the guys were saying in commentary, Ronnie could have played off the inside of this red and put the white somewhere in the jaws of that pocket, and even if the white had have gone in off, it wouldn't have left Robertson a clear-cut opportunity to go on and win the frame. And as you see the way the balls were left there, he just caught it on the wrong side, but he could have tried to come down on the inside of that red, either nestled up to